action-packed week 7 in France, Monaco climbed back to the top of Ligue 1 with a 3-0 win over Bastia. Emmanuel Rivière got Claudio Ranieri's side on their way with his 6th goal of the campaign. Radamel Falcao then followed suit by grabbing his 6th of the season just 2 minutes later. Falcao then grabbed his 2nd of the game and 7th of the season to send Monaco 2 points clear of Paris Saint-Germain. Hours before, PSG had gone top with victory over Valenciennes at the Stade de Hérault. Zlatan Ibrahimovic assisted Edinson Cavani for the 2nd time this season. This the Uruguayan's 3rd goal of the campaign, and enough to separate the sides. 1-0 the score, Valenciennes with their 6th consecutive defeat. After 3 Ligue 1 games without a win, Marseille got back on track at home to Saint-Etienne on Tuesday. Benjamin Mendy, the unlikely scorer of the opening goal. The first Ligue 1 goal for the former Le Havre youngster. Gilbert Mbula then doubled Marseille's advantage when he grabbed his first Ligue 1 goal after some slack Saint-Etienne defending. Fawzi Goulam pulled one back from the penalty spot for his first Ligue 1 goal, but it wasn't enough, and Marseille ran out 2-1 winners. Lille were looking to keep up their winning ways against Evian. It took just 12 minutes to open the scoring. 2013's top goal scorer Salomon KALOU the man on target with his 2nd goal this season. Jesper HANSEN in for Bernard Laquet had an unfortunate own goal to make it 2-0. And the points were safe for Lille when Ronny RODELIN got in on the action in the last 20 minutes to help send his team up to 4th in the final European place. Rennes and Montpellier struggled to a goalless draw at the Stade de la Mosson. Rémi Cabet had this chance for Montpellier but was denied by Benoit Costil. There were chances at either end in this one, but it was a day for the goalkeepers. This time Geoffroy Jourdain with the stop. Jamal Bakar could have snatched a win late on, but it ended 0-0. Ajaccio sprang a surprise after beating Lyon at home. Fabrizio Ravanelli rang the changes, and he was rewarded when Salim Arash grabbed his first Ligue 1 goal in 9 years. Lyon pulled one back when veteran Belgian attacker Steedman Bronk thumped home just before the hour mark. But the Corsicans grabbed all 3 points and their first win of the season when Abubakar Kamara came off the bench for her first ever top-flight goal. Nice were poor against Nantes, slipping to just their 2nd defeat of the season on the Atlantic coast. Filip Djordjevic opened the scoring for last season's promoted side. The Serbian captain already with 3 goals this season. Francisco Aristegueta came off the bench to grab his first ever top-flight goal, and Nantes ran out 2-0 winners. After their first win of the season against Saint-Etienne on Friday, Toulouse continued their recent resurgence against Lorient. Martin Braithwaite with his 3rd goal of the season, looking like €2 million well spent. Toulouse up to 11th. There were no goals as Bordeaux hosted Reims at the Chaban Delmas. Kosei Agassa in large part to thank for that. This a man-of-the-match performance from the Togolese stopper, keeping Bordeaux at bay and ensuring a share of the spoils. Gossa to thank, and a good point for Reims. Sochaux remain the only team in Ligue 1 without a win this season. Christophe Mandan gave Sochaux the worst possible start at Guingamp, taking just 9 minutes to make it 1-0 to the visitors. Claudio Beauvu then rose highest to head home his first goal since his summer transfer from Bastia, and at this point Guingamp were cruising. Fatih Atik then scored the goal of the game just past the half hour, thumping home this free kick to leave Simon Pouplan rooted to the spot. Cedric Bakambu pulled one back just after half time. but it was to prove a false dawn. Younous Sankari made it 4-1 after more catastrophic defending from Pouplan in his back four. Steven Languille gave Guingamp the 5th different score in the final minute to complete the 5-1 rout. "22 goals across the 10 games in week 7 then. Falcao's brace perhaps the most important of them, helping send Monaco top of the pile, ahead of fellow undefeated side Paris Saint-Germain. Marseille replaced Saint-Etienne in the 3rd and final Champions League place after their 2-1 win at the Velodrome. So Monaco 2 points clear with a +4 better goal difference over champions PSG. Bordeaux's draw with Reims means they're in the relegation places for the first time since November 2011. Confirmation at the bottom of the table then. Sochaux propping up the rest, Valenciennes just 1 point better off. Bordeaux in the bottom 3 by virtue of goal difference. Ajaccio 17th. Up ahead then, Monaco will look to keep up their perfect start to the season against Reims next Sunday. PSG could regain top spot for 24 hours at least if they can beat Toulouse at home. Sochaux hoping to stop the rot at home to Valenciennes.